hops here locally with the local brewers here in Michigan is one of the easiest ways to support us and keep your brewery brewing local and support local farms and the industry full circle, really, helping both the farmer create a new product and the brewer to create a new beer, just working together and being able to come and touch the product here in-house, seeing the product grow and know the people that are growing just kind of helps us both understand what we need to do in the future and how to grow our business with you. All of our fertilizers, all of our employees, all of our crop science group, we have people here every week watching our crops grow, understanding what we're putting into them, and that's along with all the governmental funding and projects, MEEP, and the different groups here that work with agricultural. Everything is local, and by local I mean Ludington, Manistee, or Pentwater. So we're working right here in a circle group, keeping all the money locally in Mason County and providing that back to the breweries here in Michigan. The biggest thing that we do to try to support local is try to get our brewers interested in coming out to the farm. Usually we have anywhere from 10 to 20 breweries come out every harvest season, interact with the products, with the harvest. There's usually lunch provided, and we interact with our community groups. We have schools that come out and do tours of our hop yard, and just interacting locally, including local workers, local employees, and everything else. We grow 28 acres of hops here at Hang'em High Hops. We process 4 different varieties, and then we bring those varieties to market both in bale form, pellet form, and whole cone. We offer free brew trials with our hops to any brewery who's interested in doing a brew with us. And that is in quantity. We've had people do brew trials with 5 pounds. We've had people do brew trials with 220 pounds of our hops. We always save 10 to 20% of our crop for people to do new brew trials. And that is free of charge. All we ask is that we get to trial the beer with you and advertise after it's done. So the machine behind us is a Wolf harvester. This machine is a 270 that we've built into a 320, which just means that we can run around 320 binds per hour on this piece of equipment. Originally came out of Poland, where it had ran there since I think the mid-80s, and came over here. We reassembled it here in-house 5 or 6 years ago, and this is our main process of getting hops off the vine. So this machine with the dryer system and the crew that we have here process around an acre of hops every 6.5 to 7.5 hours. The hop plants that you're going to see in the field are 18 foot tall. They roughly grow about 3 to 9 inches a day. You can actually go out there in the morning and mark the string, and you can go out later afternoon and see it grow 2 to 3 inches. So if you had a slow moving camera, you could watch these things actually grow during the day. We can actually manipulate the hop on when we harvest it to give them a product that may have higher alpha, lower beta, or higher oils or lower oils, depending on what the palate of the customer wants. Some of the things we want to get across to the local breweries here, we have about 340 breweries here in Michigan. We interact with about 350 breweries across the United States, so that can say just how little it is. Maybe 10% of the breweries here in Michigan work with us. We're not looking to be the largest supplier of hops in the world. We're looking for our local breweries to interact with us once a year. 1 brew a year for the hop yards remaining in Michigan keeps the doors open completely for us to continue to grow hops. 1 beer a year for each one of the breweries in Michigan, and we never have to close our doors, and we can always provide a clean product. You can see where it comes from. You can interact with us, see us at the shows, at the brew festivals. We have such a committed group of breweries that are buying our products over and over again that we're just very lucky.